I joined the ANMF 2 years ago when I first started as a Ruson. My family has been quite union orientated, and so I signed up straight away. I had in the past a bad experience with a previous employer who tried to take advantage of me. I was lucky to have unions behind me to help me out of that situation, and I know that ANMF will do that for me in the future.
So the ANMF is the union that represents nurses and midwives and carers across the state. Negotiate terms and conditions of employment, which is really what determines your take-home salary, the amount of sick leave you have, the amount of annual leave that you have, the amount of study days that you can access. All of those things are wrapped up in your enterprise agreement. Being part of the union means that you've got the support of more than 93,000 nurses and midwives and carers across the state. So I think that's a great sense of belonging for students to join and be part of their professions.
ANMF I learnt in the internship, does so much behind the scenes that we don't think about. We're one of the few places in the world that have ratios in legislation, which is quite impressive.
We're a generation of nurses that weren't around for the nurses' strikes in the 80s and 90s. We didn't have to fight for those conditions. So for us, when we will walk onto a ward, there are certain things that are just a given for us. We've never had to fight for that, but we don't want to lose that momentum. We still need such a big member base in order to maintain those conditions and then improve them even more.
We do from time to time represent and support our student nurses going in on their clinical placements in health services, making sure that they're well looked after and supported as they learn more about the professions. Importantly, using the branch services like our boutique library, the assistance of the librarian, undertaking our continuous professional development, our CPD, online, which is part of the membership benefit, and also the ability to apply for scholarship grants. Having 80% of your tuition paid, you do need to be a member for at least 2 years. We want to look after and support our students once they become registered as well, and also be there for the rest of their career. And it's a great place to start as a student.
For me, it's been a really positive experience. I always feel supported, and if I ever have a problem, I know I can reach out. And within the organisation, from the very top to the very bottom, everyone's just so welcoming and friendly, and that's what you want out of your union.
To any students who are thinking of joining, I'd tell them absolutely join. There's not really any reason not to, and there's 1,000 reasons why.